everybody. I know it's kind of a somber day here in Las Vegas. We had, for those who live under a rock, a monster, that's an appropriate, apropos term, opened fire on a country festival concert thing last night on the Las Vegas Strip, killing almost 60, wounding almost 600 is last count. And right away, the bodies haven't even cooled. Many haven't even been recovered yet. And right away, politicians like Hillary Clinton, Chuck Schumer, Dianne Feinstein, this Kamala lady, whatever, are wetting their pants with the ability to dip their pens in blood, the blood of the victims, and pass new legislation. So let me dip a few facts, because there aren't many facts known yet at this time. Let's drop a few facts. Number one, the shooter, who I refuse to name because I don't feel he deserves the fame, used a Class 3 firearm, which was a fully automatic firearm capable of large 100-round bursts. You need a Class 3 federal license to own one of those or possess one. To this moment, none has been produced, which tells me he illegally obtained and or possessed this firearm. 1. He brought said firearm into a prohibited property. Casinos in Las Vegas prohibit the possession of firearms. 2. So the answer to all of this is more gun laws. Fully automatic weapons have been the most heavily regulated item in this country probably since the 1930s. This guy is a monster. He opened fire on strangers, killed a bunch of people. More gun laws wouldn't have prevented this. If anything, if we just enforced the ones on the book, maybe that would have prevented it. But more laws would not have prevented this. And the shameless, self-serving, communist pieces of shit on the Democratic Party, those leftist commie bastards, want to use these people. Never let a good tragedy go to waste, right, Democrats? You liberals, you Democrats, you commies, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're not humanists. I don't even think you're human. You're animals. There are families grieving at the sudden loss of a loved one right now. And what are you doing? You're out there, tighten gun laws, that would stop nothing, but we want to see something done. How about we look for reasons why this happened? How about we try to prevent future ones? But I can tell you now, he already committed 3 felonies. So do you think that a 4th one would have made him stop? Obviously there was a motive. They have to figure that out. Now my theory on that is irrelevant, because my theory is based on random articles that have no real credible sourcing. But if the one that I did read this morning was correct, his female companion is married to an alt-lefter who happens to be a big burn-tard, aka Bernie Sanders supporter. And this does kind of meet the narrative of the Bernie Sanders supporters. Violent, dangerous, and mentally unstable, and don't care about the law. So if those things are true, he may have been compromised by that individual. That said, he's a monster. And if you are going to use these people's deaths to push a political agenda, you too are a monster. I mean, you are seriously in need of a psychological evaluation. If you're willing to put people's deaths for a political motive, you really are an un-American, unpatriotic piece of shit. And I will say that to anyone. I don't care who. And I have nothing more to say on the matter.